Hey guys, this is Johnny, NC Trailers. So, do I need insurance to register my trailer in North Carolina? All right, well, the deal is that you don't need a separate insurance policy to register your trailer. Your personal auto policy will extend liability coverage to your trailer when it's in tow. So, as long as it's for non commercial purposes, and then your auto policy will extend back to your trailer. This basically means that if you cause damage or injury while towing, your auto policy will cover it. However, it is important to note that this coverage does not include like physical damage to the trailer itself, so it doesn't necessarily mean your collision is going to extend back to your trailer. All right, so let's get into a circumstance that many of us have probably found ourselves in. We need to borrow a trailer from a friend, and are we going to be covered by insurance, and how is that going to work? All right, so we've all probably been here. You need to move something. Your buddy has the perfect trailer. What's the deal with the insurance in this circumstance? Well, most people don't think about it, but it is important to know because you want to make sure that you're covered if something was to happen. So when you borrow a trailer, in North Carolina, your personal auto policy will extend the liability coverage to the trailer. So again, this is only for non-commercial use, but if you cause damage when you're borrowing your friend's trailer, your insurance will pick that up and cover you for liability up to the limits of your coverage. Just remember that if you damage the trailer itself, that the collision insurance won't necessarily extend back, just the liability. So you need to figure out what you're going to do in the circumstance where, unforeseen, but you still damage your friend's trailer. What are we going to do? Well, the first thing is before you borrow the trailer, you might want to have a quick conversation. Say, hey, do you have comprehensive insurance on your trailer or collision? If they do, then they would pick up the trailer if there was damage to it up to the limits of the policy. And then if there is no coverage from a collision or comprehensive standpoint, what's going to be the plan if the trailer gets damaged? I'm sure that your buddy is probably going to expect you to pay for any damages to the trailer, and that could get expensive depending on the severity of the damage. So you might want to just take that pro tip and make sure that the next time you borrow someone's trailer that you guys have those types of things sorted out. All right, so again, we're talking about auto insurance here, not trailer insurance, but you do have to have a valid insurance policy on your tow vehicle in order to register your trailer. All right, so what are the limits that are required on your tow vehicle? There's three categories of liability insurance that are required in North Carolina. There is bodily injury, and in North Carolina, the limits are $30,000 per person and $60,000 per accident, and that's the minimums. Okay, $30,000 per person and $60,000 per accident. The minimums on property damage are $25,000 per accident, and the minimums on uninsured motorists are $30,000 per person and $60,000 per accident. So North Carolina mandates that continuous liability insurance for all vehicles, motorized vehicles, are required to maintain your registration status. And this insurance is really designed to protect you from injuries and property damage caused by other drivers. Again, it's the liability that is the main concern here under these mandates for insurance. All right, so remember that liability insurance must be issued by a company licensed to do business in North Carolina. So it needs to be a North Carolina insurance provider. And you need the driver to be listed on the insurance documents to be safe. All right, so why does this matter? Well, North Carolina is an at-fault state when it comes to insurance, and that means that you're responsible if there is an accident, and your insurance is expected to pay for the repairs and medical bills for the other party. So having the right insurance will protect you financially, and it'll ensure that you're covered in the case of an accident. So the key takeaways here are there is no separate insurance requirement on a trailer. However, you will be required to provide proof of insurance on your tow vehicle when you're registering a trailer. Physical damage is not covered under your auto owners, or excuse me, your auto insurance if there's physical property damage to someone else's vehicle or to someone in the form of an injury. Then the liability would pick up the injury, but it will not necessarily extend any other coverage back to damage to your trailer. So borrowing a trailer is a prime example of when you can get yourself into a misunderstanding, because your auto policy's insurance will extend back to the trailer that you're towing and cover it from a liability standpoint if there's an accident, for both property damage and injury, but it will not cover the damage to the trailer to the trailer you're borrowing. So again, that's when a nice quick conversation about how that's going to be handled would be very helpful. And then, you just want to make sure that you have continuous minimum coverage on your tow vehicles to ensure that you stay legal and protected on the road. So understanding these insurance nuances ensures that you're compliant with North Carolina law and protected from financial risk. So we want you to stay informed and carry the proper insurance to make sure that you tow with confidence, whether you're towing recreationally, going on an adventure, or you're towing your trailer for work. We want you to stay on the road and not get sidelined with any unexpected challenges or issues. So I hope you found this helpful. Again, my name's Johnny with NC Trailers. Check out our other information that we have on titling and registering. We have blogs and videos available to keep you guys informed. If you need help with titling and registration, you can always call, come by, check us out on the web. If you need help with a trailer parts, service, we're here to help. Call, come by, check us out on the web at nctrailers.com. We'd love to hook you up. Thanks, guys.